Hi my lovies, welcome back to my channel. I have no hair today because I got my hair extensions taken out yesterday. They're going to go back in next week. I just wanted to get my color done next week at some stage. My hair looks a little bit short. Today's video is very exciting because it's another Primark or Pennies video, as you guys know it here in Ireland. I'm so excited because today I'm doing the full face of Pennies makeup. I hope you guys are enjoying Pennies week. I'm loving it so far. I'm enjoying getting stuck into the videos. I have so much Pennies makeup with me today. I have a ton of new products that you may not have seen before, like their new highlighters, their new single eyeshadows, shocker, and I think I have like new lip kits and stuff like that. So I am dying to test this out. I won't be using any of Pennies brushes in this video. I did the Pennies brush makeup tutorial, but you'll see that soon. If not, it might be up before this. I don't know what way these are going. We will have a week of videos, just I don't know what order they're going in. I'm going to use my own makeup brushes, like the makeup brushes that I know work for me every day and that I use them and I trust them, because that'll give me a good inclination as to how the formula of all the products is performing. You know what I mean? So I can give you more of an insight. I was in O'Connell Street Pennies yesterday and I haven't been in there in a very long time, and I saw that they had this PS Instagirl No Filter priming oil. I know I'm oily and you're probably like, girl, what are you doing putting an oil in your skin if you're oily? But I thought this might be like the Versali Unicorn Essence, you know, like the fact that that's an oil and that looks amazing on my skin. It's an essential oil to prep the skin for a moisture rich makeup. So I'll just drop a bit on my skin. Probably the most craziest thing you've seen me do on my channel, putting an oil on my oily skin. Like, it does feel oily obviously, but it doesn't feel really greasy. Yeah, I'm kind of happy enough with that. I don't want to apply too much, but definitely if you're dry, this might be amazing. I don't know how it's going to hold up with the foundation and everything. I'll keep you posted obviously down in the description bar. You will get to see what I'm thinking of everything as I go along. I'm going to go in with this primer. This is the PS Pro Mattifying Primer. I adore this primer. I've used this quite a lot. It reminds me a little bit of the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. And that's a lot coming from me because I do like that primer quite a lot. And it's super affordable. I think it only costs like €3.50 or €4, which is amazing. Okay, I think my face is sufficiently primed and it feels like a little bit tacky, so I'm gonna move on to foundation. In Pennies the other day I saw this foundation, and this is called the Camera Ready Matte Liquid Foundation, and it just kind of screamed out to me a little bit because it's camera ready. And hello, I'm filming, and it's matte, and I was like, that might be a nice foundation to try. Okay, I finally got into it because I just stuck a hole in the top. It's very difficult to get into. I think the shade should be okay, so I'm just going to use my Sigma 3D HD sponge. This one says it's a little bit on the warm side, hopefully not too orange. So this foundation is definitely on the sheer side. It reminds me of the other foundation they have that comes in the black tube. I can't think of the name of it. And this is definitely a little bit of a better consistency. It looks a little bit nicer on the skin. So I'm kind of pleased with this foundation. I definitely think you could build it up. It would be excellent for those of you who want to wear maybe something to school even, or to work, or to college, because you just want like a light kind of cover. There is the tiniest amount of seepage just around my pores here, but it looks nice. Like, I think it's actually an okay foundation, and for $3.50, I mean, you can't really be going wrong. Let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to do the single shadows. Excited. This is the bag that Penny sent me out with all their single eyeshadows in it. First of all, they sent out the Custom Eyes Build Your Own palette. This video wasn't sponsored by Pennies or anything like that, guys. They just sent me these things. This is €3 and there's 9 little slots in it, so you can put your own eyeshadows in it. How cute. The eyeshadow pans are €2 and €3. The 2 palette options are either €2 one or €3 one. So this is the €3 one, the bigger one with 9, and 30 highly pigmented shades that you can mix and match obviously. So there's 30 shades. I have 9 here just to get us started. So this is what the little palette looks like now. I've put all the shadows in it. I'm going to try and come up with something. Like, I'm thinking the browns and golds and greens. We might be able to come up with something. There's a black here, so I'll definitely be able to create something for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to start with this little warm brown shade here. So I'm just going to pop that through the crease with a 46SS from Inglot. Ooh, it's actually quite pigmented. I know I sound shocked when I hear that like something that costs €1 is pigmented, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a little bit patchy, I will say that, but I mean, not too bad. Okay, next up I'm gonna go in with this green shade. Where's it gone? This one here. There is a little bit of kick up from it, but not a whole lot. Just gonna pop that onto the extreme outer corner of my eye here with a fluffy brush. Oh man, that is good quality. This eye look's not gonna be groundbreaking or anything, guys, so don't get too excited. I'm just taking the shade beside it, like this little shimmery shade, shimmery green. I'm just gonna pop that into the center part of my eye. I'm loving my greens lately. Loving my greens. If these have names or numbers, I'll write them all down below. And then I think in the inner portion, I'm gonna put this kind of goldy shade. I have nothing on my brush. My brush is dry. And these shadows are extremely pigmented. Like, they're way better than the palettes that they had out. I'm just going to try the black just to see what that's like and pop that on the outer corner of my eye. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. I'm going to take the PS Pro little liquid or gel liner, I'm not mad about the brush that comes with this, so I'm just going to use one of my, my Sigma brushes. Okay, next I'm going to move on to my brows, and Penny sent me this, like, there's so many brow products in here. I'm obviously not going to be able to use them all, but I'm going to try and use as many as I can because I think it'd be kind of fun for you guys just to see what they're like. So I received these products, so we have 6 products here. I've got brow gel, brow pencils, brow powders, and then this 3D brow kit. Okay, so I'm going to actually take the brow palette first. So we've got a powder, a gel, and then this white shade, and I could have used that underneath my brow bone, but sure, look, I didn't know it was in here. So I'm just taking this on an angled brush. I'm just going to draw this through my brows. The other shades that I have are not my color, like this brow amplify. It's not in my shade, it's in too warm of a shade. I need a cooler shade. I like my brows to be kind of cool. I actually really like this brow gel. On that same angle brush, I'm going to take the powder, which is at the top there. I'm just going to kind of fill in the ends here, the little tail part. So I have this thing here, the 3D brow kit. So it has a brow highlight and a clear brow gel. So that's obviously going to be the end. Oh, so brow highlight. What does this do? Oh, just kind of, you put it through your brows and it makes them a little bit warm. I don't know. Then a clear brow gel on the other side. Then I've got this brow fiber gel. So let's try this through this brow. Oh, this is like Gimme Brow. Oh my god, this is exactly like Give Me Brow. I have 2 different colored brows. I like this product. Let's try the eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade dark. So it's gonna be way too dark for my brows. Oh my god, that's really creamy. So I have 2 different eyebrow colors. And then you get a brow powder. Did you put that? Oh my god. That's so cool. It's like little fibers to thicken up your brows. My brows look absolutely crazy right now, guys, so let's just ignore that. So I have 3 different mascaras here, and I'm going to use this one here, the Runway Ready one, I think. It reminds me a little bit of their Real, just the mascara wand. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're like very, very similar. I have this contour kit here. This is the Master Contour Palette. This has a mixture of 4 creams and 2 powders. And the creams, one is matte and one is shimmery. I'm not mad about cream highlights, to be honest, so I'm going to go in with this shade here. And I'm just going to pop that along my contour of my face. It's very warm, isn't it? This is the darker one of the palette. So if you have a deep skin tone, I wouldn't really recommend this for contouring because I just don't think it's going to show up. Blending out quite well, guys, like, to be honest. But I'm just not crazy on the colour. Like, I definitely think they could have done a little bit of a better job with that. But for €9, it's not too bad. Now, this concealer I've been hearing a lot about, and people are comparing this to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is my Perfect Colour Concealer, and I got the shade Nude Beige. Ooh. You know what this is like? It reminds me a little bit of the Urban Decay concealer. Just the wand and everything and the consistency of it. Oh my god, that's actually quite good coverage. I like that concealer, guys. I actually think it's quite nice. Now I have this powder, this rice powder, which I might see what that's going to be like as a baking powder. Oh. And it has a fragrance. I'm not going to leave it on too long because I'm just afraid in case it won't blend out. I think I may have messed up my entire face, guys. I really don't like that rice powder. That is not a good product. My makeup looks patchy from that. I absolutely love Penny's PS Pro Loose Powder. I think that's quite good. The rice powder, I'm not so sure about. It's making my foundation just a little bit blotchy and I'm not like overly pleased with it. I'm going to try the contour powder out of this and I'm going to take my big Inglot brush that I always use. I just like a subtle contour these days. I picked up a tiny amount of that, guys. It's pretty pigmented. Out of that whole palette, I think the only thing that I really like is the powder. Like, I'm not crazy about the cream product, but maybe if you had fairer skin, you might like it a bit more. I don't know. Definitely try it out if you have fairer skin and let me know. I'm gonna go in with the green again. I'm just gonna take it on a big fluffy brush, just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna pop it underneath there. And I'm just gonna put the gold in the inner portion. I'm going to move on to blush. So this one is the shade Rosewood. When I saw this in Penny's, I just thought it looked perfect for me. It is quite a deep shade, like it is a rosy shade. So I'm going to take a very light hand with this because I don't want to look like a clown. I know it's Halloween and clowns are scary, but that's not the look I'm going for. That's quite nice. I like that blusher. Very pigmented though. Finally for the face, I'm going to highlight. So I got these highlighters. I think I showed you them before. The first one I have here is Gold Digger. Let's see. That's crazy gold. Brunch Club. It's like a dark silver or something. Oh, there's kind of like a touch of pink in that as well, actually. I think we might be using that. That might be the winner. And then I've got Peachin', which reminds me actually of like a blush or something. It looks like Nars's Orgasm. Wow, that's really pretty. Then Mink Pink looks like this. So again, it's kind of like a dark silver. Oh, it is. So that's that one there. So actually all the shades are quite pretty, but I think that Mink Pink and that Brunch Club are the nicest. They're like my favorite ones. I don't know, guys, which one shall I try? I'll go with this one, I think, because that was the first one I kind of had my eye on. And I'm going to take it on my trusty Sigma Strobing Fan brush. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a little bit glittery. I love how I say, oh, it's a little bit glittery, but yet I continue to put it on. And now for lips. Okay, so I have 4 new lip colors here. So I have the shade Lady in Red, Obsessed, and then I've got Punked and Riot, which I think since it's autumn, let's go with one of these. Go with Punked because I do like my really deep dark lip color. The lip kits from Penny's are like one of my favorite things that they actually sell. I think they're amazing. Now let's try the liquid lipstick and see how we get on. Oh my god. Oh guys, look at that. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Not everybody's cup of tea, obviously, but I love it. I'm gonna put some eyelashes on, guys, and I'll come back. I don't have any Penny's eyelashes with me. I just forgot to pick some up. Done and dusted, guys. I loved doing this tutorial. I thought this was so fun. I have a few kind of thoughts on the makeup products I tried today. First thoughts on the oil and the primer is well, I really like the primer, but the oil is actually fine. Like, it's fine on my skin. I don't feel like my skin's really oily. I actually feel like it needed that little bit of hydration. The foundation, probably one of the better foundations I've ever tried from Penny's, and it looks quite nice on my skin and on camera. Would you believe, guys, I've no idea what I'm after doing with the eyeshadows. I just put them down here and they've disappeared, but they're my most outstanding product from today. Those single eyeshadows, I think, turned out amazing on my eyes. Are really pigmented, good quality, easy to blend. They created a look in 2 seconds. You can see the colors. They didn't blur into one like mishmash mess on my eyes. They stayed really like defined. I don't know how to actually say that, but they're quite pigmented and everything. I'm super happy with the eyeshadows. I think the eyeshadows are standout products. Found the eyeshadows again, so yeah, standout product for me. I'm still not crazy about this gel liner. I've tried this a few times now and it just kind of fades away into nothing. I do think that this contour shade is a little poor. I already kind of said that about it. It's not amazing. I like the one that I got from Shop Miss A much better. I thought that was much better quality. The powder is the only kind of product that I'm crazy about in it. I must check out the banana powder, but it is quite pigmented, as you can see there, guys. Cream products are not great in it. The blusher I like. Yeah, I thought that was quite nice. The highlighters, I do like them. They are quite nice. They're really, really bright, but there is specks of glitter on my face, which I'm not crazy about. The liquid lipstick, love these liquid lipsticks anyway. I think the lip kits are one of my favorite things that Penneys have brought out in latter years. Like, they are amazing. I'm gonna try the other shades and kind of give you a bit of feedback on them. Oh, itchy eye, itchy eye. Brow products, brand new favorite products from Penneys for me. I just need to get my shade in them. I know I'll probably be light in nearly every one of them, or medium. I have dark, like all the brow products I have today are dark, so they were just the wrong shades for me, but the brow products are quite good, especially this, the clear brow gel, not so much the bronzy side, the clear side. And I love this brow fiber gel. I think that's the Gimme Brows more affordable sister. The concealer, oh yeah, I loved that concealer. And the mascara, which reminds me of the They're Real, I liked that too. I think that's pretty much everything. I overall think that this is one of my favorite Penneys one brand tutorials I've ever done. I think that the products worked out a lot better than they have done in the past for me. Sometimes they were hit and miss. I need to take this earring out, or at least find the other one. I think overall I liked the majority of the products, so I want to say a huge thank you to Penneys for sending me some of these products in today's video. And like I said, it's not sponsored or anything like that. They're just so kind to send me things. So guys, I hope you're enjoying Penneys week. If you are, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. It gets my videos out there, and you guys, I just love you all so much. So I want to say thank you for watching today, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye guys.